Not a single professional or profession is one-dimensional. I think it's a combination of many different expertise, and by collaborating with people that share that expertise in different areas that you may not be, I think you automatically expand your horizons and make your practice that much more efficient and didactic.
Today we had collaborative dental and medical day at the University of Michigan Student-Run Free Clinic. We had a great day. We saw 4 or 5 patients. Really good collaboration between the medical and dental sides. We are always a guest in your place, so thank you again for welcoming us and having us here today.
Because the University of Michigan is such a big, well-known school with many graduate programs that are highly recognized, we're trying to reach out to, like you said, non-medical or non-health disciplines and sort of poke their interest in working with dentistry or healthcare field. So we're definitely going to be looking into collaborations with business students and law students, for example, because the University of Michigan Law School of Business has a healthcare track, and law school also has a significant amount of people or students that are not only interested in healthcare field, but after graduation end up pursuing health-related laws. So we want to reach out to them and see how we can collaborate and learn from each other.
Interprofessional education is like severely lacked. I mean, it's so wonderful to get an opportunity to see what you guys do. It would be nice next time to actually like listen in on your consults, but also to just like even the like behind the scenes, like just chatting about patients and having different perspectives on like the same problem. You know, you see the same patient from 2 different angles. And that's
Right,
yeah.
right. That's really good.
Like you notice stuff that like we weren't noticing, and then like we learn things from you that we would have thought of before. So
we're also interacting with nurse practitioner students, and that's been a great experience so far. We're also currently working with social work students with the School of Social Work, trying to get some sort of Medicaid Assistance Committee collaboration going on. So those have been our main endeavors so far. We're also trying to actively seek collaboration with pre-dental students and pre-health students through seminars, and yeah, so that's pretty much the disciplines that we've interacted with so far. And we hope to keep expanding upon those.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm on my way home from my first time at the University of Michigan Student-Run Free Health Clinic in Pinckney, Michigan, and it went really great. I got a lot of really great interactions with the medical students, really great interactions with the patients. I just felt really welcome there by all of the medical students. They taught me a lot. I felt like I was able to teach them a lot. Our patients really appreciated us being there. Definitely going to be back, and I encourage all of our BD members to try this out, test out your skills of talking with patients and learning about systemic diseases, and give it a shot and go out and talk to some patients. It was a really great experience.
The world is changing where we can't just submit ourselves to just dentistry. You know, a lot of what healthcare is we're working together to treat a patient. And I think that's why learning this while we're still at a university or school setting is so important, because once we leave here, we might not be able to get the chance to interact with these other disciplines as much as we're able to now.
I think it would be cool if it's hard for us right now to figure out a flow where we could be in when they're talking to patients, just because that's when we're going to present and we're trying to write notes and whatever. But I think it would be really interesting if we could have that opportunity just to like hear what they're telling people, because I think that's something we don't get a ton of education about.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's cool that they're here and they could teach us things.
I think it's just like nice to start to form the collaboration and friends in like other schools that you can talk to about. Like now, maybe if I see something like a mouth problem later on, I'd have a few people I could like reach out to and discuss, like, because our like doctoring training for like mouth exams, like have them open their mouth, have them move their tongue this way, that way, but like beyond that, nothing really.
And one of our goals is to make sure that our events are not just one-off events, but established and sustainable projects that can continue down the road and down the generations of first, second, third, fourth, and future dental students at the school.
My interests outside of dentistry have a lot to do with art, theater, and vlogging, actually. So I really wanted to capture something that is really easy to be able to share with your friend, your family member about what you're actually doing at your time at dental school. So I really wanted to be able to document our projects as we pursue them and have something for, you know, the directors working on the CSTC project or the dental day at, you know, the oral cancer screening with the head and neck screenings, that we can be able to say, this is what I'm doing at school and this is the project I'm working on, this is what I'm passionate about, and have a way to share that not only with other dental students, but also hopefully be able to give people a resource to implement them within their own schools.
So we just arrived at the dental clinic, which looks absolutely beautiful. From what Jay and I learned at the conference is that it is a brand new clinic that is state of the art, so we're gonna head on in.
You know, each project functions in a different capacity. So, you know, one project may take a shorter time or effort to get there. But the short term is to start the implementation. The long term is to make sure that we find ways to make them sustainable.
I think time is a big issue. You know, first and foremost, we're dental students and we're trying to go through the curriculum just as everyone else. So finding the time to be able to pursue these passions and projects that we're trying to start, along with our other members, I think is one of the hurdles that we're trying to overcome.
Every time we hit a roadblock, every time we realize, you know, that there might be some things that may be unattainable, neither of us really look at the subject that way. We just both immediately start to think that, you know, there has to be, you know, ways to troubleshoot it.
I think some of the biggest things that have come out of the project for me is just realizing that things don't always work out how you want them to, and you have to kind of just go with what's happening, and usually it will work out. So I had a lot of ideas when I started this project about where I would be going, and I thought, you know, I was gonna have all these amazing vlog videos from people and I'd have so much difficulty filtering through them, and what I found is that a lot of the time when people send me things, that they kind of just make themselves, because they're usually very short clips and it's just enough that you get an idea of what happened that day, so you feel like you were there, you know what they did.
I don't really look at it as sacrifice because I took a few years off between undergrad and dental school, and during that time I really miss the inexhaustible resources available at a university setting. So coming back to graduate education, I had a specific goal in mind, which was to utilize every resource that I can. And I feel like I'm doing just that. And you know, even though I have to make sacrifices, if you would, I still enjoy doing so. And I don't really look at the loss of my personal time as a true loss.
Hopefully this project will continue after my time here. I think that it's really valuable to document and record things so that we have them for posterity and to be able to share with other people. So I'm hoping that over the course of the next several years that other directors will step up and be really excited about sharing their projects and their successes and failures over the course of time and be willing to make videos.
What a university setting, let alone such a great and big university like Michigan, has so much to offer, so much more than you can imagine. And all it takes is that one email, you know, the first phone call, and just that, the first step of taking the initiative. And I just want to share with people that all it takes is just that one step, that first step, and just don't be afraid of, you know, being told no. You know, let the world sort of unfold on its own, and there's endless possibilities.